Alrighty then, so we're gonna go ahead and do our pre-trip inspection. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put our seatbelt on. Our seatbelt latches and unlatches properly. All right, and my seatbelt itself has no tears, no rips, no cuts. All right, and it is securely mounted to my frame of my cab. Okay, so our 3 reflective triangles should be in proper color and in good working conditions. All right, and not cracked or broken. My fire extinguisher, it is ABC. ABC means that it can turn off all kinds of fires. It is fully charged, it is up to date. All right, as long as you see that yellow thing on the green right there, is fully charged, up to date, and it is not missing the safety pin. All right, in the glove compartment or somewhere in our truck, we should have at least 6 spare fuses for any emergencies. All right, at least 6. You can have more as a driver. Both mirrors are adjusted to me, clean and clear, not cracked or broken. My windshield, not cracked or broken, no illegal stickers, and my weather stripping is not dry rotted, rusted or cracked, bent or broken, and it shouldn't leak when it's raining. All right, so now we're gonna do our safety start. So you want to make sure that you are in neutral and that both of your trailer and tractor brakes are engaged. But first, you're gonna go ahead and put the ignition on, and you're gonna go ahead and look for your ABS light. All right, so let's do that one more time so you guys can see. All right, so let's just do that one more time real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and look for our ABS light with the ignition on first. So ignition on, ABS light proper color, working good. And then our DEF light proper color, good working conditions. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and turn on the truck. So make sure you put your foot in the clutch and turn it on. Okay, so in the meantime, let me see the phone so I can show them the lights. All right, in the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys where the lights are at. Okay, these are your low beams. All right, and this is your high beam. Okay, so low beams, high beams. Okay, and you want to make sure that you tell the examiner that you got your high beam right there. If you guys can see it, it's that blue light. All right, so your high beam's working good. All right, your emergency lights right there, these are your emergency lights. Okay, proper color and good working conditions. Okay, and obviously now we're gonna go ahead and do our signal lights. Left signal light, proper color. All right, left signal light, proper color, and right signal light, proper color, good working conditions. So now we're gonna go ahead and talk about our gauges. Our oil between 30 and 60. Our DEF should be full, no less than 1/4 of a tank. All right, our primary tank and secondary tanks should be anywhere between 120 and 140. And our coolant tank, all right, should be our coolant tank anywhere between 180, no more than 210. All right, and our battery should be anywhere between 12 and 14. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and check our city horn, working good. Our country horn, working good. All right, and our, let me see right here real quick. Our, that's how you check it, right? You press your button right here, and it'll start working on your dashboard. Not your dashboard, your wiper blades. Make sure your wiper blades are fully functional. All right, the little weather stripping is not dry rotted, loose or cracked. In this case, Mr. Examiner, our truck does not squirt water, but in the other trucks it does squirt water. So just make sure you point that out to the examiner. All right, now we're gonna check the blower. Working good. Our defrost, everything is working good, and our heater, nice and hot. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and check our trailer, our tractor, and our service brakes. All right, but you want to make sure that you build up your air pressure to 120. All right, so let's build up the air pressure to 120 so that we can start our tuck test. remember guys, on the brake system, when the brakes are pulled out, that means they're on. When the brakes are pushed in, that means they're released. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and leave our trailer brakes engaged and disengage our tractor brakes. All right, clutch down. Okay, put it in first gear. Release the clutch slowly. All right, feel a little bit of torque movement. All right, that means your trailer brakes are working good. Now we're gonna check our tractor brakes. Tractor brakes engaged, trailer brakes released. All right, same procedure. We're gonna go ahead and release our clutch slowly. All right, feel that vibration, your engine's trying to move. It's not gonna move because your truck brakes are on. So now we're gonna go ahead and check our parking brakes, which is now we're gonna go ahead and disengage our tractor brakes and trailer brakes so that we're able to move 5 miles per hour. So you let go of the gas a little bit, the clutch a little bit, and you move it just a little bit, and you step on your surface brakes and explain to the examiner that your surface brakes are working good. All right, so remember, you have to be in first gear. You have to release both trailer and tractor brakes in order to move 5 miles per hour. All right, and when you do so, you step on your surface brakes and you tell the examiner that your surface brakes are working properly. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it back in neutral. All right, engage both brakes. Now we're gonna go ahead and build up our air pressure to 120 once again so that we can check for leaks now. Just cut off. So now we're gonna go ahead and disengage tractor and trailer brakes. Engine off. Wait for the gauges to go down. All right, ignition on. All right, wait for the gauges to go back up. So remember, you're gonna have your phone ready. All right, you're gonna have your phone ready so that you can start your time. Okay, let me get some light in here. Go. So we're gonna go ahead and step on the brakes for the initial drop. Remember, you step on the brakes first for the initial drop. You're gonna wait for your primary and secondary tanks to drop a little more. All right, once your primary and secondary tanks are no longer dropping, that's when you're gonna start your minute. All right, so in this case, Mr. Examiner, our secondary and primary tanks have stopped dropping, so we're gonna go ahead and start our minute. All right, and the whole idea is that we should not lose no more than 4 psi in 1 minute. All right, we should not lose no more than 4 psi in 1 minute. All right, so we should not lose no more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Make sure, guys, in the exam, make sure that you wait the full minute, because the examiner is going to be aware of those things, you know, or he's going to be making sure that you are looking at the gauge and that you are looking at your time. So make sure that you are switching your vision back and forth. All right, so Mr. Examiner, our minute is about to be done. There we go, Mr. Examiner, our minute is done. And in this case, Mr. Examiner, we do have a small leak or a minor leak in our secondary tanks. All right, so with that being said, Mr. Examiner, now we're gonna go ahead and check the alarm system to make sure that the alarm system is working. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the air pressure between 60 and 55 or above 55, and our air pressure, our our alarm system. Okay, my alarm system is going to engage. From now on, guys, now you just got to keep an eye on this. All right, so you fan your brakes, fan a little more. There you go. Our alarm system is working good. I can see my lights. In some trucks you can hear it, but in these trucks on Peterbilt you normally just see the lights. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and keep an eye in our trailer and our tractor brakes, because both of them have to disengage. So go ahead and grab it. So we're gonna go ahead now and drop the air pressure below 40 psi, and both trailer and tractor brakes should disengage. And you're gonna keep an eye on them, make sure they both come out. All right, Mr. Examiner, my trailer and my tractor brakes are working properly. All right, they are fully engaged. All right, so that's how you conclude your Incab, and then you just turn the key in the off position. Now, before you turn the key in the off position though, I want to explain to you that you want to make sure that you did everything right. If you feel like you forgot something, say it. Mr. Examiner, you know what, I forgot to check my service brakes, man. You know, I had a fight with my wife last night and I forgot to check my service brakes. If we have time, can I start back from that process on? If the examiner says, yeah, we got time, we can do it again, you're more than welcome. But he normally should, if he has time, he should let you do it once again. It don't matter how many times you make a mistake, as long as he has time and you recognize and you catch the problem at the moment, he should let you do it. All right, so with that being said, thanks for watching my videos, and I hope you like them, and subscribe and give it a thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate you, and that helps the channel. Thank you.